Chance Wilder Onody, and I had a great time today with Keith from Tsunami Cables. Brought over the V-15 preamp, and you can tell by how I'm smiling because I've really enjoyed it playing through it. So this was like one of the settings I really fell in love with. That was really good. That worked both across my electric upright and my electric bass guitar, so I could jump between either one, and I really liked the sound right away. Whereas there was a lot more tonal shaping than I originally thought I would get out of this. Definitely like the 60s and 70s sound. It is that thick sound, but right out of, you know, a much more modern instrument with really powerful pickups, you get that kind of cool old passive sound that just makes like life a lot easier if you don't like it, especially if you have a workhorse you love to play. You have a lot of other basses, but certain ones that you just want to like your hands wrap around really quick. It's easy to just jump on and get some of those tones right out, or even right out of here, which for upright, which is my real home. And I just love it. So this worked out really well, and I was really surprised about the bow sound out of the electric upright without any pedals working on it, anything like that. Whereas before, to get like that beefy sound, I would have to supplement some sort of pedal, usually like a little bit of a reverb and a little like touch of compression to kind of like bounce it up, and the reverb to a small amount of reverb to emulate like a body, like the actual upright. And then, but just flat dry coming through the tubes on here, it rounded out the bow hair sound that the piezos pick up a little bit too much, in my opinion. Just in any piezo will do that for that bow sound. So trying to round out that bow hair sound, but it's still important to have that sound because that's what really distincts like that string sound, that violin, viola, cello, bass sound. But this really just kind of like the low end brought out real bottom on it, and it didn't choke the high end. After I played with getting just, it's really simple on like just fine movements on the treble, and it really starts to sing. Like you don't have to be like, oh, I'm not getting enough, and you go all the way here and you're like, maybe I'll get some on some like other ones. Which here is just like, this was, I'm not quite getting it, and I got, whoa, a lot, especially for the bow, and I just kind of split the difference, cut the middle. Now for finger playing though, yeah, you get a little bit different because the bow sound brings out a lot of highs. So I just had a lot of fun with this. At the end we did the bass guitar again with my pedals, and I was really excited on how the chorus pedal really came out more pronounced through this than I've ever heard before. And that's really cool. I'm just really kind of going back through the sounds of what I just went through, and I only went through like a few settings. I was playing on knobs, and a lot of it was me just being like, is this cool? Is what's going on? And then you find certain ones that just grab you. And my favorite, I think, for the bass guitar, I think my favorite is the 1960 one. Like a blend of them, but this being the dominant sound. And then also really just having fun and kicking the ultra low on really brought out the low. Like it really does. It just like kicks you in the face. It's great. I loved it. And it just like whole room all of a sudden just started to like vibrate with the bass, with the instrument, and it was very warm. So that's what I liked. So I'm sold. This is a great preamp. I'm really happy. I think I would spend more time exploring with it and just more tonal shaping and seeing like what like other things I can do, like do maybe pre pedals and then post pedal, like just jump around a whole bunch of times to see what kind of different sonic spectrum I can get. But I think it's killer. And then for me especially, it just makes this more natural to play. It just makes it kind of sing more just like the actual acoustic does with the bow. And I really like that quite a bit. So you guys nailed it. Keith? Yeah. Whittly.